heard it on the radio, we watched it on TV. They told us all about a war being fought for the right to live free. Liberty and freedom, that's a God-given right. So me and my friends, we all signed up and they taught us how to fight. They sent us to a foreign land, 10,000 miles away, and we all knew we had a job to do, and there'd be a price to pay. We'd done our jobs and we'd done them well, but a lot of us died in a tropical hell, and some of us are dying now from what we got in Vietnam. And we fought long, and we fought hard, and we were proud there are those who won't survive without the Order of the Silver Rose. No Tex, he hailed from Texas, Stan the man from Alabama, and deep down in South Carolina is where they recruited Sergeant Dan. They came from every walk of life, from silver spoons to toil and strife. They were red, yellow, black, and white, and I salute them all, 'cause they fought long and they fought hard, and they were proud to do their part. Many died, and there are those who won't survive without the Order of the Silver Rose. They won't survive without the Order of the Silver Rose.
stitched and bold. My America, a wild heart beats from the mountain tops to crowded streets. My America, dreams collide through the highs and lows. I take the ride. A morning rush, city horns, the engines crush, fields that stretch, a painter's brush. Silent nights, a starry hush, waves crash, the ocean sings, freedom rides on eagle wings. My America, a wild heart beats from the My America, you own my heart. My America, a wild heart beats from the mountain tops to crowded streets. My America, dreams collide through the highs and lows. I take the ride. Not perfect, no. We've got our scars, chasing hope under broken stars. But every flaw's a line of art. My America, you own my heart.
All right, all right, all right.
We are here. Boy, we can do a whole show with just the intro, Bobby.
That can be arranged.
Yeah. Oh man, everyone's going crazy all about the redistricting and things on the politics. I'm laughing at their reactions. They're losing their mind, Bobby. Okay? They're losing their mind. But the Supreme Court said it had to be this way, not President Trump, not the Republicans. The Supreme Court said it, okay? So don't get mad at my president because the Supreme Court made a judgment that we had to, we can't be changing the district lines just to please
What are
somebody,
they going against Trump now? Because I know
Huh?
that his tariffs was ruled unconstitutional. What happened now? His tariffs got ruled unconstitutional. So what happened now?
No, not all the tariffs, only certain ones. And that doesn't change anything that happens to us, I don't think.
So what happened now?
Hey, Blackie, what's up, Blackie? I don't think that's going to affect us, Bob. We're too far down the chain. Hey, Blackie. Hi, Blackie.
Yeah.
So
what happened in the Supreme Court today?
He's black and white, right? He's not gray on his. He's not gray on his mouth. He's white, right?
Aren't you going to answer my question about the Supreme Court?
What? Nothing's going to happen
What
now.
happened
I
at the
told you
Supreme
that.
Court?
Oh, the Democrats, no offense to you or anyone else who votes Democrat, but the Democrats tried to force the redistricting so that they can have a certain kind of people vote for them, where the largest amount of black people live.
Actually, we had, yeah, that happened actually here. They ruled the district map unconstitutional.
That's what I was asking you about it for. Because it happened in Tennessee, it happened in Florida, and it happened in Virginia, and they were all trying to redistrict it where certain people, demographics, if you will, that way we don't talk about colors, God forbid we do that. So we talk about demographically, they wanted to change the voting picture and leave you out in the cold, Bobby, because you're not the right demographic. Okay, even if you are Democrat, that doesn't mean you're the right demographic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they're only
For us,
focusing
it's about
on
the
one. They were only
Can I
voting on
say
one.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay,
Go
so
ahead.
what's happening here was, the reason why there was a lawsuit against the redistricting was because it's leaving out the black voters. It was leaving out the black voters, and they got the victory. So now we got to fix our backs again.
Yeah, I think people misunderstand that, though. See, for instance, the State of America Act, which people haven't talked about because of all this craziness, It doesn't restrict people from voting. It gives the people right. Go look up what the Save America Act means. Look it up on Copilot or anything. And it does not restrict. Ask Rock or Copilot, Google. Does the Save America Act restrict any voters from voting? That would be the question you'd ask. Yeah, so you ask, does the Save America Act change the right for people to vote? And the answer is no. It allows us to go anywhere, you, me, any color of person, to go anywhere and vote anywhere as long as they're voting in their party that they want to vote for. Okay? But they're not restricted to vote a certain way just because they're Mexican or black or whatever. Okay, the point of the matter is the old way of doing things, which they went away from the original Voters Act of 1965. Okay, let me give you some history about what all this is about. All right, so don't get upset right now. Just think about what I'm saying. And you can look it all. You can verify what I'm saying. Look it up. You know, YouTube might not like me saying it, but look it up. YouTube. Yeah, look it up. That's what I'm saying. It's true or not. So anyway, they
Right.
changed. The Democrat Party has changed the Voter Act of 1965, which gave basically blacks the right to vote, right? Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, that if you're 18,
Yeah.
you can vote. Didn't matter what color you are. If you're 18, you can vote. And I think the woman came later. Then the woman was able to vote later on. Even
Uh,
now in today's realization that with the Voting Act, right as it is, okay, it doesn't restrict any woman to vote. And if you, guess what, Bobby? If we talk about the birth certificate, some of the leaders that we have who are senators and Congress people, oh, I don't know how to get my birth certificate. Huh? How are you running a country and you don't know how to
yeah.
get your birth certificate
Well,
made?
okay. Okay, just because there was those lobsters, I don't think it actually has anything to do with the Save American Act, but it,
The redistricting?
like I said, it has to do well, it has to do something about the race. What happened to us? It was restricting black voters, and the black
And then
people
they wanted,
retaliated against it,
yeah, right.
and
That's
they
how it
got
was
rid of it.
doing it. Right. In most states, that's how it was doing it, where it was restricting the either white or black. In this case, in most states, it's white or restricting blacks to vote. Okay, or to restrict them from voting in a certain location. Like I said, locations are demographically oriented. Okay. For instance, you have that bad word that they say
Yeah,
sometimes, starts with a G. You know what word I'm talking about? Bad area of town. Low income, run down type of town. You know what I mean? You know what I mean for the town. All right, for the type of town I'm talking about.
yeah, I get what you're
So
talking about.
you wanna adjust the voting rights so that those people can vote, even though they don't own a darn thing in their life. They're given a housing, they're given money, food stamps, whatever, and they don't work a day in their life. They just get paid for being alive. Now, I was not raised that way, Bobby. I was raised I had to work my butt off my whole life, and then look where I'm at now. I ain't got a job. I got a big house and I got property and I got an income, unearned income they call it, so it's not taxable. But yeah, so I don't have to worry about that. So
Yeah,
but anyway, the thing is, I can vote anywhere, Bobby. Now when I go, like when I moved here, guess what I did right
yeah.
away when I moved here? I registered as a Republican right when I got here. Okay, And so when they sent me the notice for the
Yeah.
jury duty, which I had never got one in my lifetime, I was in Minnesota for 25 years as a Republican, North Carolina as a Republican. I never got a jury duty request. This was the first time I ever had a jury duty request. Now, I talked to my doctor, we got it
Yeah.
approved. So because of my health condition, I can't be sitting in a courtroom for the trial time, even though it's going to be 1 day or something, they said. But the problem is, I have to go to the bathroom at any given point of the day. So I can't be in the middle of a trial and say, oh, I need a bathroom break. So that would be that problem.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
so they
Yeah.
canceled,
They
they
should have just
canceled
let you
out.
go for that.
Yeah, they did. They let me go for that.
Yeah.
So, but I wasn't really complaining about necessarily going. I was talking about the point is that's the first time I've ever actually gotten a jury duty letter to appear or to be on a jury. And it's like, I don't know, why would I want to do that? Some people say, oh, come on, you want to participate? No, I don't want to. I don't want to be caught ruling on somebody's existence. I don't agree with what they're doing. And I get followed around and maybe hurt
Yeah.
or something like that.
You
Got a lot of
see,
crazy people out there.
speaking of, okay, okay. Speaking of
You're
jury
you're breaking
duty,
up.
I almost
Yeah.
stayed close into. Yeah, you gotta call a number at a certain date and time, and then they had like two judges on that day. The one that I was with, I was dismissed. I was I was good to go.
Okay. Oh, good.
So
But you did everything
I
right.
was a
You
free
did.
person by the before I got the green light right there.
But you checked in and everything like that. You didn't try
But
to
if I
avoid
had
it
that
or
other
nothing.
now if I had that other judge, then I would have to appear. But the one that I got,
Ah.
I'm okay. I don't need to go.
Oh, good. Okay. Good. Yeah, and then mine, I contacted the county office and I said, hey, I got this health condition, and he said, well, just make sure you get your doctor to sign off on it, or at least make a note that it could be a problem if I had to sit in the courtroom until my bathroom break. And I take the water pill, which makes me go to the bathroom every couple of hours. So, you know, and that's why they decided, well, I didn't have to go. So
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. I'm not worried about that at all. I do my part and I vote. That's all I do.
Well, yeah. And we
But
got our primaries. That well, the last day of early voting is tomorrow, but the main primary election day will be next Saturday, the Saturday after.
yeah, we got one coming up. When is it now? Is it July? They're having a recall
Oh
election
wow,
for
July?
yeah, some city officers that they're having a runoff or they're having some questions about how people got elected or whatever. I wasn't here for that election, so
Yeah.
I can't say anything about it. And
This is a congressional, like midterm primary, the congressional one.
yeah, that would be in November. Yeah,
That
so but
yeah.
no, I'm
But
ready
our
to vote
primary
when
is
they.
next Saturday.
Yeah, ours is coming up. I think in July, and so I got the information. I looked up the voting page, voting website to know everything. They had a meeting yesterday, but I couldn't get down there to the city hall here in Benson. They had some of the candidates for having a town hall that you can go and ask them questions. And I don't feel like going down there. It's just 5 minutes from here, but it was at 6 o'clock at night, and it's like I don't want to go out there at 6 o'clock at night.
Yeah, usually your council meetings will be like so late at night. It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's because everyone else is working during the day, so they can't have it done, right? So I understand.
Yeah.
That's not a problem.
Oh my gosh, wherever you live, don't even work at Walmart or Walmart.
Right. Well, I don't work there. I've been watching some people doing some rage quitting, Bobby. Holy cow, there's some crazy stuff. They get so mad at the employer that
Oh my
they
god.
get on the loudspeaker and yell about quitting, and they list everybody they hate on the ones
Oh
they
my
like.
gosh.
And stuff.
I had those moments so many times. Some days are easy, but others are like, oh gosh, man, oh gosh, no, why all of a sudden do I have to frack around with this?
But what I used to hate at Home
I was
Depot,
like, why all of a sudden?
yeah, I worked at Home Depot for almost 4 years. But when I was supposed to get off at 10 o'clock, and this is before I got Social Security. I was working, a job to live, to survive. And somebody that was supposed to work had to go home for some reason, or they didn't show up for work, whatever. And I had to cover their damn shift, right? And that was
That's
challenging
messed up.
because I wanted to go home. I already worked all day, right? And they wanted me to stay later. And after that, some personal thing, I had to get fired for some reason. They didn't like what I was doing,
Oh my god,
whatever.
I had to fundle with that. We had so many people calling in from work. And it's just
Yeah.
pitiful.
Oh,
You
that's
out of your
funny.
mind. I know it's just about, let's see, 3 minutes.
Oh, is it
I
time
don't
for him to
send me
go?
the stars.
Hey, get Star.
Yeah,
Yeah, get Star. Where's Star at?
yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, I sent Star the link, but I don't know, man.
Okay.
I'll try to get it back later. All right, Wacky. All right, I'll be
He
right
wants
back.
to go.
I
Go
gotta
ahead.
go to Walmart.
Go. All right. So, while we're doing that, let me see. Hey, I can play Friday Sunrise. That's what I can do. Why not? Let me see now. How do I do that? Share screen. Share screen. No, I don't want. I don't want to do that one. Hold on. Share screen. There we go. Share screen, and then okay, share tab. Mark message me. What? Oh boy. Okay. Share tab or window. Tab. Window. Window. Yeah, that's the one. Okay. So let me go. Okay. Connect sound. We're gonna learn this. I'm gonna do it right. I'm gonna learn it. Okay. Share window. Okay. What is that one? That's no, that's not what I want. I want that one. StreamYard window, but I want to look up my file. Okay, how do I do that? Okay, let me see here. Okay, we're trying something, Bobby. Don't freak out. Okay, now downloads. Bobby, I'm trying something while you're gone. Okay, we're gonna do sunrise. Um, 507 right there. Let's see if this one works. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. Ah, hold on. Up here. Ah,
When fear comes near, you hold me close. Through every storm, you are my hope. My hands go up, my heart says yes. I lean on you and find your rest. You hear my cry, you know my name. Your mercy falls and breaks the chains. For whoever calls on the name of the Lord shall be saved. I call on you, sweet Jesus. I call on you. I praise you every day. Sweet Jesus, sweet Jesus, you lift my soul, you make me new. For whoever calls on the name of the Lord shall be saved. When days run dry, you still provide. Your living love keeps me alive. In small old rooms or open fields, your gentle truth still calms and heals. You hear my cry, you know my name. Your mercy falls and breaks the chains. For whoever calls on the name of the Lord shall be saved. I call on you, sweet Jesus. I call on you. I praise you every day. Sweet Jesus, sweet Jesus, you lift my soul, you make me new. For whoever calls on the name of the Lord shall be saved. When I was weak, you carried me. When I was lost, you set me free. I will not fear, I will not hide. Your name is life, my joy, my guide. Whoever calls on the name of the Lord shall be saved. I call on you, sweet Jesus. I call on you. I praise you every day. Sweet Jesus, sweet Jesus, you lift my soul, you make me new. For whoever calls on the name of the Lord shall be saved.
All right. And now we can exit that. How do I exit that? Bobby isn't back yet. Maybe I shouldn't exit yet. Oh, wait, is he back yet? Doesn't look like he's back yet. Okay, and then that ended the sharing for me. Okay, and I'll try to have something else. Do I have anything else that anybody likes that sunrise? That was yesterday's sunrise. I believe. And it said 5/7. Today is 5/08. So I got today's too. You're gonna see that at the end of our show here. He- He's not back yet. I could do another show. I could do another little one.
Refusal detected. Alright. Yeah, yeah. Right now this is my last dog.
All right, yeah. I'll play another video if you want another song.
Yeah, go for it.
All
I'll
right,
go ahead and put myself
all
on
right,
mute.
all right, all right. We're gonna play another song then. Clear screen, clear screen, clear window. There. Audio. There. I got that part down. Holy cow. Okay, then I want to go down here to my downloads. Downloads. There was one that was really interesting. Sunrise. Where was that? Was that it?
Morning breaks on my face. You found me where I was. You lifted up my head and filled my heart with love. Now I can see what mercy made. All I was reaching for, you placed in my hands. Shining bright, what a beautiful sight. Beautiful sight. Thank you, Jesus, for bringing my light, shining bright in my soul. Jesus, you made me whole. You made me whole. When the night came close, you never let me go. Your kindness led me through every hidden road. Now I can sing with fearless joy. All I was waiting for, you gave my voice back. Shining bright, what a beautiful sight. Beautiful sight. Thank you, Jesus, for bringing my light, my light.
Stop turning. What, did I already stop turning? Yeah, I guess so. Alright. Alright, Bobby's not back yet. He's coming now. He's in the kitchen doing something. Alright, so that music is from Suno. The magic of Suno music. And the sunrise, now that last one was a few days ago. Hey, I got two on X. What? Hi, people on X. Come on over to the live show on YouTube and join in on the chat. And if you want a general reading from my angel cards, I'll be glad to do that. I don't see anything wrong with using cards to do messages for people. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I don't use the normal tarot cards because, well, they can be a little bit negative at times. So, all right. All right. Maybe he's coming back now. So, but anyway, so I did learn to do the tarot cards, but I never like to do it in reverse or upside down. Like when I'm reading something, I put the card down. If it's reverse, I didn't like doing the reverse part of it, so I didn't really use the whole thing the way it should have been used. So I use my angel cards because everything's kind of a positive message, but it still kind of tells you what you need to do for what needs to be done. What do you got there, Bobby? What do you got? Oh no, where did Bobby go? He went all the way out. Uh-oh.
Yeah. All I
Yeah,
see
he
is
went.
C&D board. Probably
Yeah.
nobody is even watching.
Well, we got two people on X. We got two people on X.
All right.
Again, with
All right.
my
I
with
apologize.
your time change, with everybody's time change, uh, well, whatever that noise is, turn off the sound. I hear,
Yeah.
I hear something in the background. What's that sound? That TV? I hear something.
What's that?
I'm hearing
Nothing's
myself.
nothing's running.
I hear myself.
Nah.
Or did you fix it?
Well, it's all good here. My meters are not up.
Okay, you fix it. You fix it now? Okay, good. Yeah, well, coming back in the microphone. Oh no, now I hear it again.
Yeah.
It ain't me.
Well, it's not me either.
Well, now who can it be, Bobby? If it's not me, it's gotta be you.
I don't know. That's why I'm trying to avoid you from using that wireless microphone.
I'm using. What do you mean? I'm using a headset. What are you talking about? You are using
Because my
speakers. You aren't using headphones. You know that when you do broadcast, you're supposed to use headphones. That's what you're supposed to use. Because then you don't get the feedback and the issues of the echoing and everything else and the reverb of the audio. So
I don't
if
know
you had
because my meters are
microphone,
not up.
huh?
Um, I don't know because my meters are not up,
Well,
so it's
I
not
heard it
me.
earlier. I don't hear it now, but I heard it earlier
Okay.
when you first came in. So now I know the three crosses at the end of that one sunrise. Kind of silly. You're thinking, oh man, it isn't Easter time yet. What's going on? I think you can
Yeah.
have a remembrance of Greek rockers all year long. You don't have to do it just for Easter time. Salvation is a lifetime event, and it's an all year long deal. All right, so you got to
Yeah.
remember that. It doesn't matter what time of year. So
All right.
I got to try to figure out, Bob. Maybe you can help me with this. Oh, you know what I got? Yeah, I saw a message today, Bobby, on X. X always has these fun and interesting questions. What if you got the Quran mailed to you? What would you do with it? Would you read it? Would you throw it away? What would you do with it if you got the Quran mailed to you?
I don't know. What was the question again?
If you got the Quran, the Muslim Bible, if you got that mailed to you, what would you do?
Hmm. That's a very,
Would
very
you
difficult question to answer.
would you read it? Okay, I'll
Well,
tell you what
I
I'll
mean,
do. You might not be able to do this because you live in an apartment, but I'll tell you what I would do. Okay, if I got one, I have a fireplace in the house. I have an exhaust fan. I can turn on the fan to get the smoke out of the house, and all the evilness of that book would go right out the chimney. And then I have to do something with the ashes though once I have it done. So that would be kind of weird. So I couldn't leave the ashes in the fireplace because well, they would have an evil sensitivity to them. That makes sense. That makes sense. So you
I
couldn't
don't
do
think I
that.
have to fiddle faddle with Muslims as of yet in my
Not
neck of the
yet.
woods.
No, that's good. 'Cause you got that one place in Texas they want to build a big city, and I think Louisiana was
Yeah.
talking about it as well. And so no, hopefully you're gonna stick with where you are and with who you believe, and I think you're doing all right with that.
Yeah. It's-
But
That
no, I
does get a
thought
little bit
some,
too bizarre.
yeah. So now you're gonna see,
Yeah.
uh, within the next 2 months, Bobby, if the
Okay.
if the if the current Iran situation gets settled within a week or so, you're gonna watch gas prices drop at the gas pump. Okay,
Hmm.
your utilities,
Okay.
your natural gas for your apartment will drop in cost. It has to. It has to. Unless they're ripping you off and charging you more than what they have to charge you. Okay. Now, of course, they don't want us talking about this because we're not supposed to know it. So, so we don't get in trouble for conspiracy thinking. But I'm already seeing a lower gas cost here. On my corner store, or at my corner store, it's 447, and it was 489 at the beginning of this Iran event. All right, it's not really a war necessarily.
All
It's
right.
a conflict, if anything. Even Vietnam was not a war. You know that? Everyone says Vietnam War, but that's incorrect. You know that? If you look up Copilot, ask was Vietnam a declared war or was maybe that's this way. Was it a war or was it a policing action? A police action. And I've always been told it was a police action. Okay? And same kind of thing with Korea. It wasn't really declared a war. World War One, yes, that was declared a war. We were brought into it by different factors of the world stage. World War Two, yes, again, we're brought into it by different factors on the world stage. These other little wars, like when I was in the service and I was getting out of my service time and getting discharged from the ship and my duty, and my ship was actually leaving to go to Iran to deal with the Iran Contra affair. That was another war in Iran. Yeah, I don't know if you ever anything about that. And we had to settle some issues with that, but I was already done with my service time. And I was actually told, well, you can get out today, or if you wait till tomorrow, you have to wait 6 months for when we come back. And I don't want to wait 6 months to get out. I want to get out now. One day early, I got out, so I still counted 4 years. So yeah, that was kind of odd, but I'm glad I got out and didn't have to go to Iran and deal with that. Although I was on a surface ship, not going on tour or anything, but still, you know what I mean. That would have been combat duty though, because it would have been for uh, that whatever you want to call it. It wasn't really a war though. I ran a Contra up there. They got the little song. Look that one up.
Yeah,
That's if I'm not
man.
telling the truth.
If C&D Boy is still only watching, which I don't think so, I know you probably still got your two on X for about 52 minutes.
Oh, okay. All
Your
right.
call, not mine.
Well, I mean, if we can get, we go on too early because of time change. People are just getting going, and we're already been in for an hour, and they're just waking up.
And we're already been like a couple of months out since the time change. I don't know what's their excuse.
No, I'm talking about, yeah, I know, but still, it's still strange. My time didn't change, so it's really messed up. Well, it's messed up
Yeah,
for
I
you
know.
guys, but me trying to
I
figure it
know
out is messed up.
I know about the first few months it went cuckoo on you.
Yeah,
It's worse than cuckoo
still
clock.
kind of crazy trying to figure out what time it is everywhere. Okay, well, let me do a shuffle here. All right, so everybody who's watching on X and anywhere else, since you're not here, I'm going to do a general reading for anybody watching right now. And if you want a reading from me on a personal private session, I will definitely be happy to. Uh,
Oh yeah.
I'll be happy to do a reading for you. And what I do with these cards, all right, because I'm a Christian, okay, Bobby, I told you this before. I want to make sure that people that might be
Yeah.
new are just hearing this for the first time. I ask the Holy Spirit to give me the message, okay? So I'm using the tool of the cards, of these cards, I'm using the tool of this card deck as
Yeah.
as a visual opportunity to share the message that the Holy Spirit would give me,
I mean those
even
are
without,
the ones you always have are those Archangel Michael tarot card oracle
yeah, I
cards.
mean, I have other ones, but I like these the best because they're positive. You know what I mean? They're positive.
Alright.
So that's why I like to use these. There's no, that I can tell, there's no negative in these cards that I know of. There might be some issues you got to work on, some health issues or whatever, and that would all depend on what the Holy Spirit tells me to share with you.
Yeah.
You know,
Now I
so
have a
again,
question.
yeah.
Any any future buying tarot cards or no?
Any future what?
Like, are you going to buy more sets of tarot cards or
Oh,
what?
eventually, yeah. Right now, I'm just dealing with some
Because there
financial.
is about a few strippers that does tarot and oracle. They have about like maybe 8 of them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I got these. I got two more that are sitting right there, and I don't have during the move. I think I lost my regular tarot card deck. I'd have to buy a new one, but I'd have to use it too. I wouldn't want to just get it. That came up twice. Okay, you got that. You came up twice by out of no reason to come up twice. You're gonna get picked then. All right, here we go. The first card.
All right, 37. Welcome abundance in your life. Prosperity is on its way to you. Have faith that the source will heal your financial challenges.
All right, turn off that light for now, and then that will not be blaring in the card there. That looks good, huh? Okay. So Bobby read it
Yeah,
already. You can see it.
yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what's wrong with my internet again tonight. So yeah.
Yeah, no problem. We got it.
31. Take control of your thoughts. Your thoughts are creating your reality. Have faith and stay focused on the outcome you truly desire.
All right. Now on some of my sunrise pictures, Bobby, when I do the music, I use my Suno app, my Suno music machine, I say. And what I do is, sometimes I use a verse in the Bible. We got 5 people watching somewhere. Don't know who's watching.
Oh yeah. I got one on my channel and one on yours. Okay, 17. It's time to play. You're working too hard and worrying about everything. Seek out joyous experiences to bring balance into your life.
All right. So it's time to play with, and there's Esther. Hi Esther.
Yeah.
Would you like reading for yourself? I'll do this one for the group. I'll send it to Bobby. He can share it out.
Yeah.
Already 6 o'clock, huh? Okay. Oh, zoom out now. All right, quit knocking around now. Come on. Ah, stuck on the recording thing. Oh, all right. Yeah, I did a sun this morning. Got the sun recording today. Hold on, I wanted to edit that. Not sure. I wanted to edit it first, dummy. And the there were the birds out there. The baby mourning doves were out there eating their breakfast, getting whatever little worms or ants or whatever they're eating. I don't know what they're going after. But I was trying to record them, and I didn't know that they had a big bunch of birds like the ducks do. Ducks have like 5 or 6 in a row. At once rather. And I didn't know morning goats did that. That was interesting.
All
Now,
right.
hold on.
Yeah.
What? Now,
Uh,
what?
yeah, my internet's acting up again.
Oh no. Why?
I don't know.
Okay, well, that's why it took a while for you to save that video then.
If Esther wants a reading, I can try to keep this longer while I reset my router.
All right. Yeah. All right. Would you like a personal reading, Esther? I can give it, or I can send you a copy of this one. Bobby, just reset. Go ahead and come back. I guess I'm all right. Am I all right? Will I
Oh,
stay on?
S. Oh, you don't want a reading tonight, Esther?
Oh, okay. Okay. I'll send you this one then. I'll send you this.
Yeah. We're almost done. Ah, fucking hell. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
right back, Ron, because he's getting outpatient.
All right.
Oh,
Sorry. All right. Now the last sunrise video that I did. Okay, there you go. Esther, tell me you got that on your messenger. But yeah, if anyone wants a live reading or personal reading, not live necessarily, but personal reading um, that you have a question for, I'd be more than happy to give you a reading and try to get some answers for you. Now you might not agree with my answers. Oh, good, you got it. Good. Yeah, you might not agree with what I say, but that's when I share with you the guidance of who I believe is the Holy Spirit who gives me the answers that I'm asking. So what I do when I do the reading, as I was saying, is I'll ask the Holy Spirit to give me the message. In this case, it was for the group. But if it's on an individual reading, and I'll say, uh, give me the message or share the message with me for the person I'm reading for. And then as I'm looking at the cards, a thought comes into my mind, and that I'm believing to be from the Holy Spirit. Okay, so that's how I do it. Okay, not everyone does it the same way, but that's how I do it. All right, and so I guess with that, we're gonna wait for Bobby to get back. He's having some issues with the internet. But the last sunrise video that I just shared, it had an issue with a hazy sky. It was clear, but it was kind of cloudy. Right at the horizon of the ridge, it was cloudy. So when that one started, actually, the sun was already up, but it had to get over the cloud bank. if you look, if you look very closely, you can see the ridge line of the mountains, and then you can see the cloud bank above the mountains. So I happened to catch it right at the right time when it was just making the top edge of them clouds, and that's when I was able to get that video the other day. And then yesterday's sunrise was pretty good. I don't know why it got out of focus for some reason, but anyway, that could be anything I was doing. Plus, it might have been a little bit hazy or whatever. And but yeah, all I do is use my cell phone. I put it on a tripod and I hit recording. Now my actual recording might be 20 minutes long at some point. But then I edit it down and just edit it down to like three. Actually, I learned how to do I learned how to adjust the speed of the video. So I cut the time and I set it at 2 times fast. So it goes from uh, 8 minutes that I might save and it cuts it down to 4. Pretty darn cool. And you don't know it though when I'm doing the video editing like that. Oh no! Oh, tomorrow night? Oh yeah, put a replay. Yeah, it's Saturday. It's Mother's Day weekend. So happy Mother's Day. So, oh man, yeah. So I don't have my mom. She she moved on February 1st, 2012. She decided to go home wherever she went to, and Bobby had lost his brother closer to today. I think in 2017 or something. I can't remember. Yeah, so we kind of forget. I know I do personally. My mom isn't here, but the thing is, I have friends, a lot of friends on the internet that are moms, right? A lot of friends in life that are moms. Yeah, so you understand what I'm talking about, Esther. So, but you still know people that are moms. I still know women that are probably nice moms, obviously. And okay, we got two people on X. I wish I knew who they were. Huh. But yeah, so I was I have my friend's mom. I always say uh hi mom to her when I see her or when he does a live stream, and I'll say hi mom. And hey Charles, how you doing? Would you like to be on for a minute while Bobby is otherwise gone? You can join if you want. I can send a link to you. Let me get a link for you. I miss you on here, Charles. You need to come on. uh, Mark messaged me, so we're always going to do the show tonight. Okay. Now let me see. Okay, now Charles, I know I got you on here, but let me do a search. Make sure I get it in a timely manner. We can go a little bit longer. And Charles, if you want a reading, I can do reading. Okay, here we go. Yeah, we're usually done by now, but I just had to go a little bit longer. I want to go a little bit longer anyway, just because we can. What was that? There you go, Charles. If you want to join in on the bottom, there's your 2 cents worth. Well, pennies aren't around anymore, so now it's going to be 2 nickels. Rubbing 2 nickels together. What was that? Can't even rub 2 nickels together. Something like that, right? What was I saying? Oh, I can add you to the stage. There you go. That might help. And now I can make how do I make me smaller? There I go. Here, there we go. Bobby usually handles that, so I get confused.
How's Arizona today?
All right, it's nice and warm. There's Bobby.
Bobby,
Yeah, sorry about
Hey,
that.
Bobby.
My internet's having a fit.
right?
Oh no.
Happens.
Well, this phone's here now, so if you have to go, we can stay on here for a little bit.
Yeah.
Bobby, I can hear that. I can hear me talking again. uh,
Yeah.
now that room looks a little bit. That room looks different. Or are you sitting somewhere, Charles?
Talking to me,
That room looks different.
couldn't quite hear you.
Yeah. Did you get? Are you in a different room than what you were?
Yes, I'm staying with my son now.
Oh, okay. So I was gonna say that looks like a different room.
All, all switched around. My
Okay.
co-star back at sister's house. So
Oh
I still
no.
they're only a couple blocks away. I see them all. See them all the time. So that's good.
Okay.
Just
All right. Well, you're surviving though. Main thing.
absolutely getting better every day.
Oh yeah. And it's doing better here at in Arizona here. Mr. All right.
How do you,
Thank you, Lester.
how do you feel now that you're
Yeah. Good
kind
night, Esther. Sorry, I'm having a little bit of networking difficulties. I'm busy to go to T-Mobile tomorrow and find out what the hell is going on. But this is the second
All
night
right.
they had to do that.
Ah, okay. Yeah, sorry, Charles. Bobby's a little delayed.
So Ron, how are you adjusting to Arizona?
I'm doing well. I'm not really spending a whole lot of time outside in the hot sun, so I don't have to worry about that yet. It hasn't really gotten that hot here. Of course, it's only April, or May rather. It's only May.
How's,
Still early. Still kind of
what, are,
early.
what are the temperatures out there right now?
It was. Let me see. Today, for me here in Benson, it got up to like 85 or 88, something like that.
Oh, that's not too uncomfortable.
No,
This,
not at all.
yep. So
And it's not the humidity. There's no humidity. It's dry. It is a dry heat. There is definitely a difference in the dry heat compared to the humidity. Okay,
okay.
and that's anywhere. If you're on the East Coast or anywhere on the East or the South, you got the terrible humidity. So, or the Midwest of any kind. Hey, who's that? I don't know who that is.
Oh, what's
Oh,
up?
Master. Oh,
That's Axco. That's actually one of
oh,
my friends.
oh,
Like
good.
I joined a lot of more gaming communities, and they're like one of the most friendly. Axco.
Oh,
I played with
good.
her.
Okay, good.
We played
Welcome. Welcome to the show.
with her. We played Grounded 2, Repo, and we just played Peak today.
Like and subscribe, please. Like and subscribe. Uh, so yeah, Charles,
Okay.
I'm enjoying the no snow ever anywhere. No snow. There's snow if you go up north. If you go up north in Arizona here, there's snow obviously. Or if you get closer to the mountains and you get to higher elevation, there's snow.
Uh-huh.
And but no snow where I'm at. Now I have heard stories that it does sometimes snow, but it doesn't last very long. So if it snows, it be melted in a day. You know, it's not like Minnesota where it's gonna be
Well,
snow for
you
6 months.
found any gold? You found any places out there to look for gold yet? But you got
I
the
did
Skype.
find a place. I found a place to
Uh,
sell my gold and my silver I had. I sold everything. I actually made pretty good money on all of it. And there's no taxes on it, from what I understand, because it's on income. Um, anyway, the raw gold that I had, Charles, guess how many grams I had from when I was doing a project in the. Oh,
sorry about that. Sorry about that.
I don't know, 25 grams.
no, not quite. Now what I had was
This
I
is the
had
stuff. This is the stuff you panned out, right?
yeah, and the raw gold that I either got from the river or from Pater, either one. It all comes from the river, right? So it doesn't matter. But I mean, some of it, I'd say over half of it, I did get out of the river, yeah. And I know how to look for it. I know what to look for, and I know where to look on the river. That's what I mean by what to look
Now,
for. I
is
know
that out of
where.
is that out of Ohio?
That
That
was
place
out of Ohio. Yeah,
on the river?
that one I was telling you about. Belleville, Ohio is where it's at.
Okay.
And it's at if you know somebody in the club in the GPAA, now I recently, because of my health issues, I decided to end that membership because I'm not being able to take advantage of the clubs.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't go out and be camping for a week and I have a
It's,
heart issue. No,
it's weirdly look. It's hardly local to you now. It was. I mean,
it
it
is
wasn't.
local. I got Stanton Camp up here, which is up north. I can go to that, but again, I'd have to be out away from home, away from my medical stuff, away from my medications maybe, or I could take them with me. But then, what if I have a health issue that I'm not aware of, and all of a sudden it comes up, and then
Yeah.
I get a problem. And so I don't want to be in a situation where I'm gonna have to call for emergency, and I'm in the middle of somewhere else where there ain't no emergency around. We got a problem. So I'd rather not have to be worried about that. That would add extra stress on my heart, I think. And so I think it's better if I just stay at home for now. And maybe if I want to travel around some of the places I want to see, like Tombstone here, and a few other places I want to go to, some ghost research, some spirit research or ghost research, ghost hunting stuff. There's a lot of that around here. So I might go do something like that. I think I'd be closer to a hospital in some cases on that one. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So, but now Mark was talking about it. He wanted to get together, and he'll show me some areas that have gold and then that I can actually get gold out of. But anyway, I had 12 grams of raw gold that I got from my river that I was
Well,
at, and 12 grams of gold, and it was like 14 karat or so was the average weight or average value of the gold.
uh, purity.
So that was pretty good. And then I had 2 gram bars that I sold with that, which when I did all that, I got like $1,700 for that.
Nice.
Oh wait, no, this one was 900. Hold on, no, altogether it was 1,700. That one was 900. That's right, 2 different times I sold
Oh,
gold gold bars.
what's
The
up,
first one
MG?
was
What's up, MG?
the
Another
first one
one
was
I played with.
the first one was
This is
was
another one I
nine
played with.
hundred nine
So
hundred
there's
dollars. And anyway, I went to this
20,
place called
25 grams is just shy of an ounce.
yeah, pretty much. And with my gram bar gold and my 12 grams of raw gold. Okay, I had 14 grams altogether the first time. Then um I had 3 gram bars that I sold along with this is of the gold. 3 gram bars of gold along with a coin that I had. It was 400 when I bought it, it was $479. Now it's gone down because the gold fluctuates back and forth. But if I would have hanged on to it, it would have been probably more now. But I needed the money for a bill, so I had to sell it. So that's what it's good for. I mean, I know I can get more, so I'm not worried about that. I can definitely get more, Charles. I know what I'm doing. Okay,
There you go.
so I can definitely get more, and I know who to take it to. I went to this place called PMR, which is Precious Metal Refinery here in
Okay.
Arizona. Now, I
Cool.
did have to go to Tucson, Arizona, which is only about a 45-minute drive from where I live at right here. I can hop on the highway and I'm right there in 45 minutes. I'm there. You know. And the nice thing is I don't have to worry about the snow. Don't have to worry about spinning out anywhere, and driving along the winter time. Now, if there's just some monsoon rain that comes in during the summertime, yeah, that could be a problem. But you just don't go driving around then, you know. And in my location where I'm living at, on the side of the mountain here where I live at, on the side of the hill actually, it's kind of a small hill. Uh, I if there's that much flooding, then I'm going to probably be having my neighbor's house walking down the side of the mountain and into my yard. Then we're all in trouble. So I mean, if we have that much problem with the flooding, then we're all in big trouble, you know. So, but I mean, where I'm at, not too much trouble at all with that. I got a steel roof on my house, but I forgot lightning causing any trouble with that. Don't have to worry about a tornado coming through. No tornadoes here, Charles. No tornadoes. And every time when the winter would get done in Minnesota, I didn't have to worry about the tornadoes. You know, and I never knew when I went to Pine Bush if my house would still be there because I never know what the weather was going to do. Usually I'd leave right when the storm season was going to start. You know that, right? And then I'd get back and I didn't know if my house was gonna be there or if I had a tree stuck in my kitchen or whatever. Had that one time when I was at Bill's and had the tree dump a whole bunch of branches on the floor or on the ground rather, and could have killed somebody if they were under it. Lucky for me that didn't happen. That was the first tree I removed after that. And my neighbor friend cleaned up all the tree branches that fell, which that was really nice. And I think I was at your house when he called me that time, if you remember.
Might have
And
been.
he called me from my yard and said, "Hey, look, here's the tree that fell with the big winds that we had last night." And I said, "Oh, great." And I had this big tree that was right beside the house. It was over 45 inches in diameter. That was a huge tree, big walnut tree. And if that thing would have caught the wind or lightning hit it or something, I'd be in big trouble because that branch would have came flying through my kitchen window or it would have fell over right on top of the side of the house. And that's when I said, "Oh, I'm getting rid of all these trees and I don't have to worry about it." So that's why I did all that tree removal, Charles. So $5,000 later, all the trees were gone, and I didn't have to any worry. I had one tree that I left in the front yard at the driveway. And if that one broke off and hit the house, then we'd be in trouble. But we wouldn't have to worry about that too much of anything after that. But I didn't have to worry about any tree hitting my house after that. I knew that, with the exception of the bad weather, you know, tearing up my house with a tornado or something, I didn't have to worry about a tree slamming into it for out of nothing, just because it can, and so I was glad to cut them trees down and I was able to pay for it, get it all paid for, no problem, and then there you go. Here I don't have to worry about shoveling the snow in the driveway, I don't have to worry about mowing the grass because there's no grass to mow. So pretty darn easy. I call it a low maintenance yard, Charles.
Yes.
So very nice, very nice, and I enjoy it. Uh, I can't remember how much I paid my friend to do the lawn, like $100 every time he came out to do the lawn, and then to clear the driveway, it was like $100 mainly just for the gas, to clear it. But I mean, it wasn't really for the time. That was more or less for the gas. It was used to get there and then to use his equipment. But I mean, that saved me from killing myself in the winter time and trying to clear it myself. And so I didn't mind paying that extra fee just to get that taken care of. But I don't have to worry about paying for that now, Charles. So that alone is probably about $300 that I don't have to pay each month during the different times of the year for different things, get everything up. So, yeah, that's better. But now what I could do with the prospecting though, I could get catered where you get it sent to your house and you can can it in your living room, you know? And
Did
then
you
you
go
don't
for
have to worry.
studio setup? So looks different.
Um, well, I got my recliner. What you call they call it a love seat. They call it a love seat. There's two seats here, right? Right, but I don't have anyone to love, so I'll just call it a dual recliner. Okay.
Yeah.
And so I decided to move it over here and on a little folding table because well the recliner from my office chair actually broke, so I have to get a new one of those. But I have a little corner over there that has a shelf behind me and I can have it set up where it looks like a little office and I'm gonna do that. That'll be different. When I finally get it done, it'll be fine. I'll get it done eventually. But right now I'm just
So
enjoying this little setup.
you gone to multiple monitors yet?
Not yet. I have.
I'm t-
I don't
oh,
really have. A,
I lost a monitor maybe 6 months ago.
oh,
And I
okay.
went out with just one monitor for a month. And I said, no, I just couldn't. I just couldn't handle it.
I need to learn to do that and actually get used to it. I need at least two. I know Bobby has three with his laptop. He has two monitors and he has a third one with his laptop. And then
No,
Bill
I
has
actually
like
got
what?
3 monitors connected to my
When-
mini PC. I sold my laptop.
When that happened, when I lost my first monitor, anyway, I lost one monitor. And I was walking through Walmart and they had a sale for 32-inch curved screen monitors.
Oh,
So I grabbed one. I thought, yeah, how bad could it be? It was only like $150, you know. So I got it, and I'm really happy with it. Now I've got a 22 and that 32, and I'm thinking real hard about getting a match to the one that I've got, so I'll have the 32-inch monitor.
okay.
I don't need any more than that, but
Yeah, yeah. Right now I just use I guess 19-inch flat screen. I can understand the advantage of the curved screen. I got that idea. That
I
might
didn't
be something I have to look into.
I wasn't really looking for it. But now that I've had one, it seems a lot easier on the eyes. So
'Cause you're not looking straight at it on a flat surface.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Mhm.
So like all our TVs, my TV is a flat screen. My monitor here is a flat screen. And if it's a curved screen, your size of the eyes can actually see out on the sides.
Mhm.
So like when I see it, I see the whole screen. I'm not just looking at you. I'm looking at the whole screen. Okay. And so if it's curved, I'd be looking at the whole screen. Does that make sense?
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, it
So,
makes sense.
yeah.
I may
So,
move mine around here so I can get a little further away from the screen. It seems it's good
yeah.
works for eyes. With the screen, if the screens are big enough that I can be 4 feet away from the screens, it's easy. That's what I'm
Yeah.
most
And you can see it.
accustomed to. You know,
And I remember with Bill. Bill has like 5 screens or 6 screens. I don't know. I can't. Well, I lost count. I was
at
how many
least
count.
it's 4.
Yeah.
But
But
he's
he has a
got
nice setup though.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, he can see all the chats on everything, and he can see all the different channels that he's watching visually, you know. And I can understand why he'd want that, because he can switch back and forth to each one, you know.
Yeah.
And, then you wouldn't be stuck just on one. And changing windows, where you have tiny windows on the same screen, and it's like, where did that person go? Where did he go? I've had
Yeah.
that problem already.
All right.
Right now, it's not too bad. Charles,
Thank you,
would you like
Master
reading?
Gamer. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And oh, Charles was a reading.
Charles, would you like reading?
Sure, why not? I haven't had one for a while.
I got I got my angel card
Yeah, we
like I
already did
always
our
do.
group one. We already did our
Yeah,
group one, but thank you, Master
yeah,
Gamer, Asco, and Esther, City Boy, if you're still around. And thank you, Charles, for being here.
Esther is Sarah,
I
and I
heard
know
for
her
that
as
matter, it's acting up like a son of a bitch. I'm gonna have to go to T-Mobile tomorrow and see what the hell's going on. This is like
Esther has
as I
another.
mentioned.
Esther, yeah,
Yeah, this is the second night it's doing it.
yeah. Esther has another name that I don't share, but I know it. But yeah. So I call her Esther because she used to have the show on here with the show that was called Astrology. I'd like her to bring it back, but she says no, she can't. So her family duties
Her
are
husband,
more important.
her husband's a bastard.
So, but we're gonna do this, and Bobby can help read it. You know, these
All
are
right.
3 nice cards there. All right, these are good for you, Charles. 'Cause we haven't seen you for a long time. So that's really why. That does have okay. That does have a little family. I didn't know that one had a family. It's not like really felt it. Huh. All right.
All right.
Oh, this works
If
perfect.
my internet will cooperate. Okay. Come on, internet. Come on, man. God damn it. 27. Regain your focus. Trivial life are distracting you from your goals. Archangel Metatron and I are here to help you stay grounded.
Okay, Charles. I know that makes sense to you. And this one is
22. Open up your heart. No one is perfect. Stop judging yourself and others and let love heal the situation.
There you go.
I don't think
Nice.
you have a problem with that. Except sometimes
Oh,
maybe if you have a personality class with somebody,
yeah.
whoever. I'm not getting into your business, but just
All right.
That reminds me,
All
I got to
right.
get
Come
out
on,
tomorrow
Internet.
and
19. Make a
get my
decision.
sister
Are you
a
choosing to prioritize yourself
movie
or
thing.
another in this situation? Accept divine guidance pointing you towards your own joy. You deserve it.
well, how do you like those cards, Charles? I think they fit you just right.
They seem pretty spot on today.
Yeah. And I don't even have to tell you what I think because you already got it. Pretty easy reading. All right, that'll be $35. No, just kidding.
Oh my gosh. That's
Be like some of the psychics, though, $35 for palm reading. What? What are you gonna tell me? Something I already know?
yeah.
I had a palm reading once. Charles, have you ever had a palm reading?
I've heard of it. I've never messed with it myself.
I had a palm reading when I was in the Philippines. Hold on, Bobby. We're almost done. When I was in the Philippines, I had a palm reading. And this is before I was married to my wife, of course. And they told me I'd be married and have 2 kids. Well, and I never had my own kids. And Charles, I'm going to send this to you on Messenger, and then you can go ahead and look at it and whatever you want. Now I know I got you on here. I'll send it to Bobby. All right, Bobby, I'll send it to you
Yeah.
again.
Well,
Wait, there's
and I'll
Charles.
just send it to Charles.
I got it, Charles. I found you. just send it to you anyway, Bob. You can share it. And so what I can say is, make me back to the regular screen here, and we'll
There
get
you go.
done.
I got it.
All right. So yeah. So um. Yeah, when I did the palm reading, she said I'd be married and have 2 kids. Well, when I got married to the woman that I was married to for 13 years, didn't really work out. But anyway, you know, it was
Hey,
okay for a little bit.
13 years is a good run.
But funny thing is, I was married and she had 2 kids. Like, what the hell? Now, did I pick that person because she had 2 kids on that reading? And in my mind, I was saying, look, I was told that, and I just go ahead and react to what I was told. Could I have done that by just out of accident because what they told me, you'd be married with 2 kids? You see what I'm saying? And somehow years later, I get married and I have 2 kids. You know, they're her 2 kids, but I had 2 kids. So
Yeah.
that was interesting. So, and I never thought about that too much. And of course now I don't want to have anything to do with marriage, and anything like that. But anyway, if you have anyone that's a mom, please, or you know anyone that's a mom or whatever, well, let them know that they're appreciated. Uh, and I know it's tough when we don't have our moms sometimes. I know I don't have my mom. Bobby don't have his. And Esther was saying she lost hers a little while back in 2005. So it's hard when you don't have a mom.
Yeah.
And it's like, how can we be happy about Mother's Day? Our mom is gone. But then I'm thinking about, well, we know other women that are mothers, right? And they're still alive and they still have children. And so that's who we're supposed to be honoring are those people. That makes sense.
Yep.
So, but all
Yeah.
right, well, I hope
Yeah.
that I hope everything's going well for you in your new place, and hope your son is doing well, Charles.
Every day.
Oh, good. And did
Well,
is Matt here?
you guys take care. And
Huh?
hope you have a great weekend. I'm
Yeah.
gonna
All right. Yeah. Thank you.
head
You
out
gotta
here.
enjoy it with somebody you care about.
That's right.
All
You
right.
guys take
All
care.
All
right.
right.
Keep,
All right.
keep
Good night.
going.
All right.
Love you guys.
Y'all have a good night.
All
And
right, Bobby.
all those goes within yeah, I got it. All those goes within the
All right.
battery rejects. With
The light is sweet and it fills my eyes. Morning breaks open like a gift from the skies. Every shadow loosens, every fear falls low. I wake and I know your mercy makes me glow. Praise you, Jesus, for this day you made. Praise you, Jesus, for the sun's bright flame. Praise you, Jesus, for the glorious light. Praise you, Jesus, you make all things bright. The light is sweet and it pleases my eyes. Praise you, Jesus. Every morning I rise. In the open window, I can feel your grace. On the quiet table, on my tired face, you paint the world gold with a gentle hand, and my heart says yes when I see your plan. Praise you, Jesus, for this
cold winds fade, I will lift my song up for the love you gave. Little voices rising, big and pure and true, all creation singing, we are made for you. Praise you, Jesus, for the glorious light. Praise you, Jesus, you make all things bright. Your light is sweet, and it pleases my eyes. Praise you, Jesus, every morning I rise. Praise you, Jesus. Praise you, Jesus.
Hello, and welcome to ERRT Radio. Join us 8 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday night for Seekers, Chronicles, Paranormal Historians, with Anthony, Jenny, Kim, and their guests. And right after this show, join us for the Positude Podcast, hosted by Maggie Hart, at 10 p.m. Eastern.
Hey boys, I'm not wearing panties.
All right. All right. Everything's gonna be all right.
Uncle, I'm trying to do a show.
And remember, we're on Mixler, Facebook, YouTube, X, Rumble, and Instagram. Pause and scan that QR code right away if it. Yeah, because my internet's acting up again. Or for pause and scan that QR code right away, or forever be a ghost holding a canoe.
Hey, how you doing?
All right. All right. Well, Bobby, next time you want, you know, invite your friends if they want to be part of the panel. You know, if they want to be part of the panel.
Yeah, we can think about that.
Have some fun and talk about what they know, and we can have a little bit more conversation about things. Again, we don't have to agree or anything or disagree or whatever. We don't have to. Just about having a conversation with people, you know. And so next time, next Friday, if you're available and you're joining in on the fun, Bobby will try to get a link to you early, and he'll send you the link to the studio here if we can invite you in, and you're gonna enjoy talking about whatever you like to talk about, gaming or whatever, you know. So, and if you and Bobby play games together, you'd have a lot to talk about. Hopefully, your internet will go better next week, and let me know if you get it figured out and what it is, if it's something they're doing, if they're working on it or whatever. And so. But all right, then I guess we'll get on out of here so we don't have to worry about it no more. And I'm glad things calmed down a little bit over there.
Yeah, it's still rough on the edges, but anyway, thank you all for watching. See you next time.
Have a good night. Happy Mother's Day to everyone that has a mother. Or one. All right.
Even
Good
if your
night.
mother is in heaven. Good night,
Yeah,
everyone.
there you go.